Sunday Club is back, and it's me and Kev. Just me and Kev. It seems just me and you, mate. Because I don't think anyone's going to be watching tonight.
No, I think so. Yeah.
We haven't had a lot of time to get this set up. It was a bit of a last minute thing, but you know we haven't done one in a few weeks, have we? So we thought we'd show our faces, try and get back into the swing of things.
Our red faces.
Our red faces.
Yeah, I've got a really red face.
It's all right. It's nearly Christmas, so don't worry about it. It's all part of the act. So we
make some shoes out of Yorkshire puddings. Yeah, so good.
It's the only thing you can do with Yorkshire puddings at this time of the year is make shoes out of them. Just remember that.
Yeah, it's true. 100%. Yorkshire gloves.
Yorkshire feet gloves.
Yeah. Yeah. Football.
Oh, we've got one person in.
Yeah, they'll all come. This is 2 people now. Oh, here he is. God's sake.
Thank you for coming in. Yeah, Chaz. Thank you. We won a game yesterday. Another game that we won. Should have won. Dominated. A little bit touchy here and there. I know you've not watched the whole game yet, have you, mate?
No, I didn't have a chance to yesterday because I was doing other things, which is weird because this is probably the first game I haven't watched in about 3 years, I reckon. So yeah, it's strange. But from what I saw, I mean, dominating, but a bit lackluster is a good word to describe, I'd say.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with the lackluster in terms of like scoring quite early, and then not sort of building on that. But we 1-0 up, and like I was saying to Dan on Friday, I back us defensively. I back us to keep teams out. So like, if it was a 0-0 or we were losing, then I'd probably be a bit more like, oh come on, get that impetus to get a goal, get a goal. But the fact that we were winning and we were still sort of controlling it, and they did try, bless them, they did try a little bit. But I wasn't ever really worried throughout the game. I mean, late in second half, still the 1-0, and you're thinking, oh, is this going to be one of them days where they sort of sneak a little goal, because it does happen to us. They do sneak. But me personally, I'm always like, nah, they're not going to score. They won't score. So you've seen the goal?
Yeah.
What a fucking beauty that was, eh?
Oh my God, mate! Do you know what? When I saw it, I was like, Sunday League football, mate. That goal was, that reminded me of, and it just honestly it nearly went over as well. But I mean, from what I've read, like I've obviously read the match reports and everything yesterday, and before I started drinking. Apparently, Jaden Bogle apparently played really well yesterday, and he deserves a goal because we did goals from everywhere. So yeah, nice lad him. Seems to be doing all right now. I wasn't that keen on him at the start, was I? And he's a grower, not a shower for me. Yeah.
I mean, you could clearly tell he'd been watching old Tony Boa goals with his finish. So,
yeah.
What Rasper did play well, to be fair to him. But I mean, I think the criticism was for him is his defensive ability. But I generally don't think he's been bought for that. He hasn't been that bad defensively, apart from the first few games where he was getting beaten quite a lot. But going forward, he's really good. He was really good yesterday. He did a lot of runs into the box, carried the ball a lot, created a few chances. Obviously, got on the end of a goal. He could have scored another one as well. So yeah, he probably his best game for us yesterday. A few other players not really hitting their expectations that I'm still waiting for. Solomon being one.
Nonto as well seems to have gone off the board a bit, doesn't
he? A little bit, yeah, a little bit. But I think he's got that. He's got the on the man now, isn't he? And he's sort of like trying to. But yeah, I mean, I think Solomon's. We're still waiting for him to show what we all think he can be in this league. Because
he was good in the first game of the season, wasn't he? Yeah, I mean, his first game he was really good. I thought.
Yeah, and then he got injured.
He's always
broken.
Yeah.
He's always with broken people. He will, mate. He will get injured because he's just that type of player. But still should be way too good for this league, I think. But we're still waiting for that to blossom. Hello, Einar.
Einar, the man. This is all together at the last minute, Einar. We've not done much. Just going to chat crap for the next 25 minutes, hungover. So yeah,
exactly 25 minutes. Kev's given me a time frame, and we have to stick to it. 25 minutes.
Yeah, well, let's get back to the Solomon thing. I mean, it seems to be like, from what I can see on the socials and that, the fan base is starting to lose patience with him a little bit, aren't they? I mean, I do feel like he holds onto the ball too much, and
he might have that same sort of like, he just wants to get off the mark, doesn't he? He wants to do something to prove his worth. He wants to create something amazing. He wants to score a goal. He just needs to relax a little bit and just play into it, I think, because I think it'll come. He'll get in this team. He'll get chances. He'll get moments. Just needs to sort of, chill out a little bit. But yeah, still, he might be another Jed Spence and just be shit for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So could be.
Okay, I'm going to go one or two ways, really, isn't he? He's going to get better, and we're going to see what we signed him for. All his loans get terminated in January, and we sign somebody else from Spurs.
So technically, it's going to be either a Spence or a Rodon.
Yeah. Do you know what? I thought last night. Do you know who I could see us signing in January, James? Just off the blue, out the blue. Ben Davis from Tottenham.
Ben Davis.
Yep. He's not playing.
What makes you think that? Oh, because he's not playing. Where's he? Is he centre back?
He's like a centre back / left back, but he's Welsh as well, isn't he? So.
Oh yeah, of course.
And they're all mates, and he's not playing. And I swear his name got linked like at some point last season. I could see us going in for him, but he'd probably want to play, and I don't see him taking any Strauch or Firpo out of the team for him.
No.
But yeah, it was just a weird fad.
Yeah, well, I mean, my inclination that he might go for more an attacking player in the January window.
Well,
so maybe attack. Yeah, I mean, we all sort of like bigged up Joseph at the start. I did as well. I thought he would take this league by storm, but we still haven't got that. As I said earlier, we haven't got that Tony Abel. We haven't got that Hasselbank. We haven't got that Viduka type player. I tell you, would be really good in our setup if we'd have stuck our neck out and went for him. Would have been Gyökeres. It'd have been amazing for this system.
Well, we should have signed him when we had the chance.
Now look at him. He's sticking a hat-trick past Man City in the Champions League. Yeah, it's just that.
Do you know who I like, James? Do you know who I like? Yeah. Remember the lad that's played against us for Watford, the striker? The one that was just absolutely battering our defence and running past us. Bio or something like that. Or I don't know. I swear he scored 4 goals the other day or something like that. Yeah, he's like bullying us. We just need somebody like that. But I still want, obviously, Joseph and Perot to do well because they're already here. Perot comes up with a goal. I mean, I guess we'll get to it, but that finish yesterday was amazing. It was a great finish.
Yeah.
But I just don't, for Joseph at the moment, I don't think it's just not sitting right for him. He's not getting any easy chances that the ones that Perot has, I feel. I mean, that one header, where was it? I can't remember which game.
Burnley.
Yeah. But he's not having much like sit up for him. He's not getting not on about that 1-on-1 in the first minute or whatever it was.
Yeah. But I think we're back in that problem where we sort of want both of them for different reasons on the pitch. So we still want that amalgamation player where we want Joseph running and defender occupy, and then we want Perot's finishing, and it's like we're back in that same issue where we have Bamford.
I reckon if them two obviously not, I reckon he puts Bamford back in at some point in this season as well. I really do. I think he loves him. I think he loves Patrick Bamford.
I think he just needs to he's paying him too much money, and you need to make use of it. Just put him in again. He'll break down, and then he'll be out of the team for another 6 weeks. So that's his process at the moment. Bamford's. Did you hear it? He wrote into us on Friday, didn't he? Did you?
No, I haven't, mate. I haven't watched it. Obviously, I don't know if Ina was there on Friday, but I got in from work, and then I sat down, and then it was Saturday morning.
Yeah, so it's basically he explained to us why his legs are so weak. Apparently, he was born with a condition with his legs. It's called legs like pasteuritis. So they're like his legs are like rolled up spaghetti that breaks quite easily. So yeah, we sort of got an explanation of why he's so shit at breaking down and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there is that worry of we turning back to Bamford and saying, right, you're the man again.
Yeah.
Hopefully they learned their lesson last January and maybe go, right, we need someone in that's going to just fucking stick this ball in the net and do the things.
Do you honestly though? Because I mean, I know he likes playing pro and 10 as well. Do you think Leeds would go for another striker in January? Because I know you said it's proper. Do you think that's something that they would do? Because
I don't think.
We were light in central midfield last year. I thought a little bit, and now, I mean, we've got the injuries, but I mean, once everybody's fit, I've got the strongest central midfield in the league by a mile.
Yeah, yeah, we're well stacked in that central midfield area, especially with Big Joshua in there now as well. I don't know if they will, because he's not really. He's more worried about that there's the spread of goals as opposed to one person, the focal point, smacking all the goals in, isn't it?
Because every pre-match, post-match conference is talking about it's not finishing chances, because we do create a fair bit. Oh mate, I'm telling you, it's pouring out of my pores. It is big time. I'm telling you. Ugh.
Poor pause.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree with Einar here as well. I do believe this is going to come good because he's got everything you need for a modern day striker, especially in the game that we play now, where it's more about athleticism than skill and pace, power. He has got it all. It's just we need it now in this team.
Yeah, we need him to be almost the sort of finished article now.
Yeah,
type thing. And like I do agree. It's not even the fact that he will come good. I think he still is good. I think he still does a lot of good on the pitch. It's just we're expecting him to be the finisher, aren't we? We're expecting him to be under the chances on the goals, and he does do a lot of work. He's sort of got that same issue that Bamford had under Bielsa, because he was a focal point for Bielsa, weren't he? Didn't score a lot of goals apart from that Premier League season. Didn't score a lot of goals, but he worked his ass off for the team. So I think that's what you might get with Joseph for a little bit. And then if we just do that, let Joseph run around for 70 minutes and then bring Perot on for 20 to just bang in a goal. Maybe that's how we get through this season.
Well, it is at the minute, because it seems to be that sort of thing really at the moment. Because like last season, some of our games we were absolutely electric in, weren't we? And some of them we played amazing because we had those Somerville and Rutter who we would create moments. Now I think we're a bit boring, but we're third in the league.
Should be top.
Yeah,
should easily be top. That's my.
We should have beat Burnley, Sunderland. Yeah, we'd be top now if those
all
two
of them.
Games.
We should have won all of the games. Like if you watch the games back. All of them, apart from the West Brom game, that's probably the one game where it probably ended fair because they were both cack that day.
Yeah.
But every other game, I would watch it and go, we should have won that game. Like we didn't, and we drew a few, and we've lost a couple now. Still should have won them. So, yeah, mate. Being third now is nothing really. Just we'll. I said we'll be top by Christmas, and we won't leave there. That's what I said. We should be. What do you reckon?
I think I'm going to win the league. I'll do. I'm going to win the league.
Sounds like you've went into another room, mate.
Why?
It just sounds like you're really far away.
Well, how's that now?
That's better. That's better.
Yeah. All right, yeah. I still think we're going to win the league. I still think. Well, I don't think we're going to win it at canter. I think there are some good sides in this league. I thought at the start of the season, I thought the championship will never be as good as it was last year. But after seeing some of the other teams and that, I mean, and with us losing obviously the big players in that we did, I think we'll win it, but I think it will be like a close fought race all the way to the end.
Is that what you think?
Mm-hmm.
Still think we're going to piss it, I do. I still think we're going to piss it. There's even the Millwall game, we weren't great, and I think we still should have won that game. There's still not been a team where I've watched this and go, oh, these are a really good team. I think they're decent teams. I think even yesterday, I thought QPR was a lot better than what I expected them to be. They were still shit.
Plymouth, weren't they? Yeah, they're definitely better than Plymouth, big time.
Yeah, but they gave it a go a bit, didn't they? They sort of they pushed on a little bit. They didn't really create a lot. I mean, they had that one sort of chance that you didn't watch it. They had this one little chance where it sort of went over the bar slightly, but it was a very one way game again, and it is boring. It is boring. It's sort of like you can sort of imagine what Man City must feel when they watch their team. Apart from now, because they're on a 4-game losing streak.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But it's that sort of feeling like we're expected to win. We dominate games. When we're not blitzing teams, fans get a little bit but it's a slog, ain't it? It's a third game at the end of 3 games in a week. It's like, and he doesn't change his team about a lot either. So
yeah,
he likes to run them into the ground a little bit.
Yeah, and all the subs come on at exactly the same time of exactly the same subs as well. Everyone knows who's coming on and who's going to be coming off, and that is. I reckon. Do you reckon like? Do you think Farke is like the manager sticks to his principles and just doesn't want to change because he's just a bit stubborn, or he just believes in it that much?
Me personally, I believe that he picks a team that can win the game, and we haven't been massively in a game where we've been losing massively, or even a lot. So he believes in his players, and it's like, I don't need to change anything because we're dominating the game, we're making chances, we're not conceding any. So I think when it's a game like that, and for all us, we might say make the change just to change something, just to see if it sparks something. Whereas it's like, no, we're good here. I can bring my players on when I want them to bring on. I can give them the minutes that I want them to have. Whereas I think if we're losing at half time by a couple maybe, I think that he might then go, well, my plan's not working right now. You know, then he'll do that. Then he'll do an early change. But I think it's more of a belief in the team that he's picked, and he'll judge it on the. He won't go with like the crowd and be like, oh, it's not as exciting. We're just holding on to the ball. But for him, I think that's what he likes. He like keep possession of the ball, don't give away any chances. We're leading in the game. I think that's where his mind works. I think sometimes it works. It's worked for him for God knows how long. So it works until it doesn't, mate.
Yeah. Well, some of the positives from the Daniel Farke system is that, I mean, we hardly ever concede any like even big chances. You know, Meslier. The problem, Meslier doesn't have to make massive saves in many games. Well, he doesn't make saves anyway. Do you know what I mean? But he just doesn't have. We're so good. Yeah, we're so good at not conceding big chances. From the highlights I watched yesterday the game, they were just a lot of their shots where they were trying to like pingers in from just on the outside the box, trying to put them into the top corner, all going over, and it's we're just not conceding big chances, which is always good. That's how you win leagues, is on defenses, obviously, and then you just got back your attacking players to get it, back your attacking players to get you over the line.
That's it, isn't it? And unfortunately, when you are a team that can keep the ball as well as we can keep it, and restrict teams as much as we can restrict them, and not give away any chances, but then not really sort of going at them as much as we probably want them to, because we want that excitement. It can be boring to watch, and it's just like. But then when I watch, I don't know about you, but when I watch it, like yesterday, I wasn't bothered about anything. We were winning the game 1-0, and we had the ball for the majority of it, and I generally thought, we're not going to concede a goal, so we'll probably sit like this and win 1-0, and I'll be happy with that. I know a lot of fans won't be, because it's not exciting for them, but there will be exciting games this year, without a doubt. There will be games where we'll be like, oh my god, it's a long season, man. I think people just forget about that. They forget about there's going to be a lot of games that are just like you get through it, you just get through it, and you take your wins. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just people want to be entertained, man. Pay a lot of money to go watch Leeds. One of the most expensive teams in the country to watch, especially at the level that we're at. And sometimes you want to get off your seat for things, and we had that last year a lot with obviously with Rutter, Somerville, a lot of them really, because it was quite good this year. It's very well balanced, very methodical, focused attacking, and there's no big clutch moments that we're seeing, but. Yeah, I guess it's mad because we are the most craziest fan base in the world that'll moan about anything. We're winning matches, but we'll moan about a style. Lose matches, fuck her out. That's what we are. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we had it last season though as well when we had this with them games where we just kept pass the ball around the back and people like it's boring. It's like it's just a part of the process of his gameplay. When the games are not open up for him, as long as we're keeping the ball, he's happy with that. And you'd probably want that more than them having the ball, I guess.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, there weren't any, apart from Bogle yesterday, there weren't any standout players that really sort of shine. Rothwell, Tanaka again in there doing what they did well. Tanaka gave a ball away though, a really dangerous one.
No, I actually read about that.
In his life.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, from the report I read, that apparently he was man of the match as well. Tanaka, I read, or Bogle.
Yeah.
Do you know what? He's going to be a victim of his own success though, because it's every game now. He probably won't get noticed because he's doing it all the time. What a steal that player is, man! I cannot believe how good he is at football. Honestly, I swear, he is a top level player. He's top level. He's like on the for the position that he plays, and where he plays. He's like deal of the century, man. I'm telling you.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Yeah, and apparently we've won the most points at home out of anybody in the country as well, haven't we? Like all the 4 leagues, we've got the most points at home out of any team.
Really?
I read that this morning, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Surprising.
So moaning about it, nothing really again. But yeah, we've got the most points at home out of the top 4 leagues.
Yeah, fair enough. Can't really complain then, can we, guys?
No, HMS Pistol League is back. Yeah. Talk to me about Elland Float. Yeah. Talk to me about Isaac Schmidt, James.
What a player.
Yeah, because obviously we've not seen much of him, right? But we didn't see much of Gruev for a long time last year, did we? And then Gruev come in and was brilliant. Do you think that's not the same sort of situation with Schmidt? He's just going to have to bide his time for a bit and then he'll get a chance because obviously I watched the Perot's goal and he's quite good running with the ball as well, Schmidt. I thought, you know what? He's all right, he is. Yeah, so there's something there.
There was definitely a sort of specific type of player that they look for in the summer. Players that could, carry the ball. But he's one of these players that can carry the ball. I think Fax sort of touched on his how much he puts into training. I guess maybe sort of lacking a little bit in training. I think that's why he's not been seen as much as as we thought he'd be seen at this point. But yeah, he looked when he come on yesterday, he looked confident. Gave the ball, he played that ball into Perot, and it sort of could it be his assist?
Yeah,
I'm still eager to see him, mate. I think he's got something about him. I mean, from what I've seen on the YouTube, I know it's not the whole thing. He looks like a player that I would like to see carrying the ball. Yeah. But maybe that little cameo yesterday of getting on and getting involved in a goal and being involved in the celebration and stuff might help him a little bit. Might give him a little bit more of impetus.
Yeah.
Now he's sitting out for 2 weeks because it's international break. So
yeah, it's exactly 2 weeks now to the next game, isn't it? On the Sunday against Swansea.
Oh,
yeah,
can't wait for that.
Oh, but we're at home, aren't we? I think as well. No, we're away.
No, we're away. Well, who are we going to have?
Yeah.
Who you want to have available?
Because international, I know how you feel about these, James.
I hate them, mate. I hate them. I mean, Smarty did make a good point about a player like Solomon being picked, because obviously he's a player that just needs minutes. And I said we should ban all Leeds players. If you want to play for Leeds, you're not allowed to play for your country. It's like it should be like a club ban, apart from players that are coming back trying to get fit, and we can't really give them minutes. Go and play for your country. So Solomon, I agreed to, but everyone else is not allowed to go, especially Tanaka, especially Nonto, especially, I'm going to say it, especially Aronson as well, because I think I've really enjoyed his
he's growing into the season. Still loses the ball a bit, but yeah, you are going to get that from him. Yeah, you're going to get that from him, but he's going to get knocked over. He ain't going to get any bigger, mate. He's going to be Iggy Pop forever. He's not going to get
Iggy Pop.
Yeah, he's not. He's going to be him forever, mate. He's just going to get blown over by a small gust of wind, and he's just going to end up on his ass all the time. But he is doing some good things. I mean, he's growing into the season. He's at about 25% redemption for me at the minute. Because if you scored that goal against Portsmouth on the first game of the season, it would have been 100% redemption. But you know, he's taking his time, but he's getting there. He's chipping in with a couple of goals as well. That's what you need.
It's sort of panning out the way it did last season with a sort of spread.
Yeah,
across the top of the pitch, and it's everyone. They're all sort of setting each other up and scoring. I think Ramazan is a little bit of a miss for us as well, because I think him and
we keep forgetting about Ramazan, man. Yeah,
they started clicking a little bit, didn't they? And they started working around each other's game a bit and really working well with each other. So getting him back will be the world for us, but do all the good for Nonto as well, because I think they play pretty well together. That's about. What about
Wobbler? Would you let him go, James?
What about Wobbler?
Yeah, I'd let him go to get some minutes in, because remember, come on, he's quite a good player for this division. Yeah, he's quite a good player for this league, and he's not getting any game time, man. Just shows how good we're doing. Yeah,
he was injured though.
Yeah,
he was injured, and he's not long come back from injury. So
he's
a very but he can play. He can play left back. He can play in the central midfield. He can play at centre back. So he is useful. I'd keep him. Because what's his name?
For international duty. For international duty. Yeah.
Oh, international. Oh, Wobbler. Yeah. Sorry, Claire. Yeah, I'd let him go.
I'd let him go. Get some minutes under his belt. I mean, Austria, not a bad national team as well. Good workout for him. He can do well. I'd let him go.
He's not a bad player. He's actually quite a good player, and I think he'd be a really good player in this league if he's just given. I also think
he's got in January as well, though. By the way,
you think he's gone?
Yeah, I think he's going to go in January.
It'd need a replacement. We'd need to replace him if he does go.
Yeah, we've only really got like 2 centre backs at the minute. Well, 3, including Woe, but I don't class Ampadu as a centre back. Plus, he's also out injured. No. Woe's probably going to get some game time at some point.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Did you see bloody Firpo got suspended?
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. That's well strange. Yeah, neither did I. I didn't see it. He just nutted someone.
I think they commented on his shit mustache.
I said this earlier, I said this earlier.
You said it earlier.
Yeah, a replacement for Max Voba, Ben Davison coming. Robert Earnshaw as well. Get him in as well.
Let's get his head in.
Yeah.
His fucking head. Just bouncing around up there.
He looks like a Funko Pop, doesn't he? Robert Earnshaw just got a massive head on him. Yeah.
Remember the little big heads that you used to collect?
Yeah.
That his was just a natural design of his body.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, my Tony Yeboah big head was one of my most treasured items, mate, that I ever had. Honestly, we didn't have many Leeds players, did we? I know we had Gary Mack, Tony Yeboah. Was it Brian Dean that we had as a big head? Gary Kelly? Can't remember. Phil Masinga, maybe?
Oh, I don't know. Feel my finger.
Yeah.
Who else was big heads?
Gary Speed, I think, was a big head, yeah.
Gary Speed.
Yeah.
Gordon Strachan, imagine that. That was a scary big head, that is, little Gordon Strachan.
Yeah. You just
David Hopkins, imagine that.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I swear we must have had the ugliest team in the 90s, mate. That's a proper bad looking team, weren't it, man?
Oh God.
Eric Backer. Oh, Backer was a good looking fella as well. He had like a panhead, didn't he? He was fantastic. Do you know what though? Do you remember when your dad had a dog and called it Backer because he wouldn't shut up?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit! Yeah.
And used to climb the garages. Yeah. Up and down the garages. What the fuck's he got up there?
Yeah.
Backer, get on, you twat.
That's so good. I can't believe your dad had a dog called Backer. That's amazing. That was really good.
I think it ran away to Villa.
Yeah. I swear, yeah. Do you remember when we got relegated? Backer stayed for a bit, didn't he? I swear he's like playing, weren't
he? He went on loan. He was on loans. I think it was Villa. I think he went on loan to Villa, and then he come back for a little bit, but he didn't fancy the Championship, did he?
No. Do you know it's mad? He's got a son that was born in Leeds as well. That's professional football. Like him in Haaland. Like, yeah, it's mad. Yeah.
First name Stacker.
Yeah, Stacker Backer. Right. Anything else?
We should make a team of like all old players' kids.
Yeah.
How
who would be the best?
Haaland. Just get Haaland.
Yeah, just get Haaland in.
Have him on his own.
Yeah.
Playing goal, centre back, midfield.
Yeah.
So I know you didn't watch much of the game yesterday, mate. So out of what you've seen of it, who you giving for your man of the match? And what did you predict the score?
I predicted 2-0. I did predict 2-0. I thought that obviously I weren't on the show Friday to do it, but I would have predicted 2-0, and I would have had Bogle to score first and then Pirro to score second. Yeah. That's what I would have said. Yeah.
Well, you would have been right if you was on the show and you said that.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, mate.
I'd probably go with Bogle as well, because he was probably the one that really contributed to like getting up the field and breaking the lines, running through. He did it quite a lot. So yeah, and he's obviously got his wonder goal from a yard out off his sliced shot that went off the bar on him. Nearly scored again. I predicted 4-0. I predicted 4-0 for the last 5 games, mate.
What'd you say? You predicted 4-0 the last 5 games.
Yeah. So it's 2-0. 2-0's half.
Yeah.
No, mate. But you know me, I'm never going to predict us to do anything other than like at least a 3-0 win.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to ever do good on these predictions because Leeds won't win more than 3-0 every single game. Did you hear about the fella saying it was Mick Jones and got a free hospitality?
No, but that's good. I wish I could do something like that. Do you know what? I want to let James punch my teeth out and I'll pretend I'm David Hopkins if you want. I could do that. If I could.
I'm going to dye my hair and pretend I'm Al-Hajj Diouf.
Yeah. Honestly, if you said that I look like a previous Leeds player, who would you say I look like the most?
You.
Yeah.
Honestly, let me think. It's either Gregan or Butler.
Gregan or Butler.
Or Danny Pugh just for the head.
All right. do you know who you are? Who was the Australian lad?
Burns.
Wavy hair. Jacob Burns. Yeah, you're Jacob Burns, mate.
I would say Jacob Burns over
I know you can look like Gylfi Anderson. Jeffy's the only Icelandic player we've ever had. Oh.
Or
Warpig looks like
Rudy Austin.
Rudy Austin, yeah. That's who we're going to pick for you, mate. You could be Rudy Austin.
There you go.
Which Leeds player had a horrible beard? Yeah.
There you go, David Harvey, and I'm Chris Wood.
Chris Wood.
War Piglet has spoken, and he is banging in goals in now in that
He's
Premier League.
banging in goals, mate. You know what? I've always thought Chris Wood. Yeah, he's always scored goals, you know, everywhere he goes, man.
Do you know what? I thought he was quite. He was decent forward, but I didn't think he was a goal scorer until that season for us when he just scored loads, and after that, bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, he's a Kiwi, man. I keep thinking he's English, but he's a Kiwi, isn't he? Yeah,
he's a fruit. He's a hairy fruit. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Green insides.
You see that?
What time are we looking at, Kev?
Gylfi Arneson. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up in the next minute or so, I guess, because I need to go to bed because I am falling apart. Yeah.
Oh.
He knows him. Yeah.
Oh.
It's not exactly a big place, Iceland, is it? I bet he knows everyone, really. I don't know. I watched the film. I watched the film about Iceland the other day. To be fair, it was funny. You know, where they do.
You saw it on there, didn't you? Walking past.
No, what is it? Got Will Ferrell in it about the Eurovision Song Contest.
Yeah, that's actually quite funny. That is.
Yeah, Husavik or something like that. That's where they were, or something like that. I can't really pronounce it, but yeah, it was good. I laughed at
it. I laughed at it.
Yeah,
it's what you need.
Honestly, yeah, I'm going to go have a shower and go to bed, guys. So. Yeah, should just wrap it up here, James. And, thanks for tuning into this. Because honestly, this wasn't planned. It was planned. Obviously, I didn't do anything because I've been, let's just say, alcohol induced dead all day. Yeah, yeah.
Are you back Friday, mate?
Yes.
I'm done show. I don't know if I'll be on there this week.
Are you from there? Oh, no, mate. Oh, that's sick. Did I say it right? Did I say Husavik right? Did I say it? Hopefully I did, mate. Yeah. That's sick.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing. Yeah.
I told you he was in the movie getting some milk.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get some milk. He was in the background. They had like weird, like Nordic elves or something like that. Yeah. It was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Yeah,
it's my hometown.
Yeah. And there we go. And oh God, James, stop clicking things. And have we had a number 9?
Let's click it together.
Scorer? Yeah. Have we had a number 9 that was a goal scorer since Viduka? We can't get the ball in the net. I mean, Ross McCormack was all right. Yeah, Beckford was decent, but at lower levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, McCormack, he's 44, wasn't he? Technically, he was a 44, not a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've
had when we're in the lower leagues, we had some players that were really good in front of goal. I thought.
Yeah,
Billy Painter, he was good.
Becchio,
Beckford, mate. Yeah, Billy Painter. Who else
Becchio was good in front of the goal. Anywhere else on the pitch, weren't so good.
Well, to be fair, he's good with his back to goal as well, wasn't it? It's just, David Healy is. I love David Healy. Yeah, Rob Hulsman.
He scored a hat-trick against Spain when he played for us, didn't he?
Germany, I think it was, or Spain. Yeah,
Spain. Yeah.
Yeah, Rob Hulsman was really good. Yeah, I thought Rob Hulsman was good when he first come to us, mate. Who else did we have ran then, man? Mate, I guess we got to the playoff final that year, weren't it? So I thought we're going back to the big time. And then,
what's his name? Blake.
Yeah, Nathan Blake.
What's his name? Not Nathan Blake. The other one, Robbie Blake.
Robbie Blake. Yeah, we had Robbie Blake.
Yeah, we had both the Blakes. Remember he scored his Cov, didn't he, on Nathan Blake?
Yeah, he did. When we were sat in the Cov end. Yeah. Who else do we have?
Aaron Lennon was.
Oh, we had Michael Ricketts as well, if you remember, right? We had Michael Ricketts, mate.
Oh my God!
Do you remember he got England cap and effing? Yeah. Trezor Candle, big bad. Oh, Trezor Candle, yeah.
When we got Brian Dean back on a second, and he scored 4 against QPR when they were top of the league, we won 6-1. Yeah. What a forward!
Yeah, Trezor Candle was funny though. Didn't we have like a funny story about Trezor Candle? He owns pet shops or something that when we first started doing this.
Sells fish.
Oh yeah, Trezor Candle's fish. Oh shit! Do you know what? Looking back at some of the players,
fish.
Yeah, we had some mad ones. Right, I'm going to finish it, guys, because I need to go to bed. I'm literally like dying here, man. Right,
Are we
thank you,
are
everybody.
we coming back next Sunday before you go? Because I don't think I'm in on Friday.
Yeah, definitely be back next Sunday. Just make sure you ring me loads of times.
I'll ring you about 1 o'clock in the day.
Yeah, that sounds all right. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. This has been a bit of a weird one.
Thank you.
But cheers.
Thank you.
Goodbye. See you all later. Bye bye.
Take care.